What is pathfinding? Why is it important? How does it help the Wayfinder ecosystem, and how does it help me? Great questions. Today we're going to deep dive, and by the end, you're going to have all the knowledge you need to connect the dots on pathfinding with Wayfinder. In our last video, we talked about a brief introduction to Wayfinder, and we learned about transaction agent Midas and contract agent Vulcan. We also talked about what Wayfinder is, an AI-driven platform that's like a Web3 intern, simplifying blockchain work so you can focus on more important things. We talked about pathfinding, which is the mechanism by which you can help map blockchain contracts with Vulcan to help Midas and other agents out, and how you can earn prompt token in the process. We also talked about why it matters, so you can have a user-friendly Web3 experience, right? But I realized that after watching people talk about Wayfinder on X this week, it's not clear why this matters and what it empowers. So today, we're going to peel back the curtain on pathfinding a little bit more. Wayfinder is solving a lot of problems in parallel, because for the problems it solves, it just makes sense to solve all of them at the same time. You see, currently participation in the crypto community takes a lot of technical aptitude and product nuance. I mean, think about it for a second. If you move into self-custodied participation, meaning you hold your own keys for your own wallets, all of a sudden you've got a whole world to keep track of. Malicious contracts, wallet extensions, private keys, seed phrases, wallet draining, bridges, switches, swaps, stakes, claims. Suddenly you've got a whole lot to learn about a whole lot of tech just to stay safe while participating. We're accustomed these days to just throwing AI at a problem and expecting it to go away. Make me a picture, do my homework, write my quarterly reports, fix my code. Well, duh, of course we're going to throw AI at it. AI is actually really good at modeling crypto, in theory. It can write contracts, it can interpret what they do, and it can leverage and understand crypto-related programming libraries. What it's not very good at, however, is understanding what the contextual impact of a choice is. It understands that a contract is going to drain a wallet, but is that what the user wants to do? Maybe you use a contract that burns tokens or transfers assets in mass. Maybe you don't. So how do we ensure that we have reliable agent actions that map to our intent? Enter pathfinding. Pathfinding enables performance, accuracy, user trust, and blockchain heuristics. Basically, how the agent knows how to think about the blockchain and the actions it can take, giving it everything necessary for a reliable action. I'm using the acronym PATH to summarize this as performance, accuracy, trust, and heuristics. Through pathfinding, agents benefit from performance by enabling agents to spend less time decision-making. They benefit from improved transactional accuracy and efficiency, which minimizes errors and optimizes gas costs across chains. They build trust with the user and their own interactions, so everyone knows that what's being asked is what's being performed. And they build heuristics over time, improving their sense-making ability to determine user intent and blockchain navigation. As I covered in my previous video, at the foundation of pathfinding is the community itself. Pathfinders identify ideal and preferred contracts for purposes on a given chain. They map the required inputs and expected outputs for the agent, and then collateralize them with prompt to guarantee trusted performance. In doing so, when agents and users utilize these paths, users who have collateralized the path get a portion of the fees generated by Wayfinder in the transaction, generating prompt for additional pathfinding. Paths are a critical part of autonomous agents as well. With an autonomous agent, you've got an agent with delegated control of your wallet and decision-making power within your stated boundaries. Pathfinding provides a roadmap for the tasks that this autonomous agent is going to perform. While on the surface, copy trading a wallet is easy enough, having a path allows you to take things a step further. An autonomous agent could automatically mint the same NFTs as a wallet that mints an NFT on the blockchain. But you could put up boundaries that only known paths are acceptable for NFT minting or sale for an autonomous action. Some other examples might be the agent hearing news of global conflict and rebalancing your assets automatically, or even identifying that a copy trade is a wallet drainer and halting operations to prevent the losses. So you can see now that pathfinding is a foundational aspect of the agent ecosystem. It starts with the contract knowledge graph at the basis. Autonomous agent actions are built on top of this graph, and ultimately, user trust rests at the top. In summary, Wayfinder's innovative pathfinding system seems to be like what the industry needs for a path forward as we rely on agent interactions. The community gets a slice of the AI-powered future using prompt staking and collateralization. The system self-improves over time as user adoption increases. More applications, both Web 2 and Web 3, get to benefit from the growing ecosystem. And in the end, this flywheel of knowledge and action comes together to empower users now and into our rapidly changing future. Thanks for joining me today, and together, we'll find the way.
We need only ask you one